Anyway, I'll tell a disgusting story from the Immersion Shark Week production. We had to take a boat ride out to Luke's live-aboard boat. He was on this big live-aboard boat. A crew of probably about 12 people out there altogether. Yeah. 12, 15, something like that. And so, but it was about 20 miles offshore, which took us about 30 to 40 minutes to go out there on a fast boat. Mm-hmm. And it was really crazy, Barb, because the water going the whole way out, it seemed like the water was like 6 or 8 feet deep the entire way out, 20 miles.
Every bite is pizza. Sorry.
Now he's come around. So the morning we were, this is a little bit different. This is the difference between making a web show and a TV show is it looks a little bit different in the episode, but here's essentially what happened was we were blazing along, Gavin, getting out there. Everyone's nervous because we're going to go out. We know we're going to see sharks. Gavin and Michael know that one of the two of them is definitely going to have to get in the water, no cage, in the water with these massive
and
sharks.
Die.
Some are like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
We're going out there. Everyone's already nervous. And all of a sudden, I'm just looking off to the horizon. All of a sudden, the boat just stops. And Gavin's over there. And he goes, and I go, what happened? What happened? I thought something, like a fish flew out of the water and hit him or something. Michael's immediately laughing so hard, he can barely stand up. And I go, what? Gavin goes, look. And he's covered in
slime.
Gack. And our producer who was out on the boat was at the front of the boat, Ryan, on the super fast speedboat, and he threw up over the side of the boat, and it all came back and just landed on Gavin.
We were hauling ass, and I see Ryan at the front, and I see him just lean, and then didn't heave or anything. He just went and so much goo came out, and the wind split it into this web that came at me and wrapped around me.
You got it covered in someone else's vomit?
And it went all over my clothes. It was slime all over my shorts. And it went in my mouth and eyes. Oh. And then everyone's suddenly laughing at me and I'm just and I didn't know what to say had happened because I didn't really even know. And then the boat driver stopped and just took a bucket, scooped up some sea and gave it to me. And I was just wiping slime.
Oh my God.
You got slimed. It was like Ghostbusters.
And the best part is
slime off me.
In the episode, since Ryan wasn't on camera, he wasn't part of the episode up to that point, they basically got edited so it looks like Gavin threw up.
Yeah. With no context now, it just cuts to me going, and I'm just covered in gag. Ryan, and now it looks like I chunked all over myself.
This is Ryan Hall, everybody. He's the guy who put together the whole episode and the deal with Discovery.
You let him tell that story.
He's off camera here. What did you want to explain anything?
First of all, Gavin, it was such a trooper and continues to be. He should
look at this.
He should be way more upset than he is.
You don't have to talk nice about Gavin anymore.
We'll move on from that very quickly.
It was really funny.
It was really funny.
It was good
Here's
content.
the thing. It wasn't throw up, okay?
It wasn't.
The whole
big
debate.
debate.
No. Okay, what would you define coming out of your mouth if you were throwing up? What is
Vomit.
that?
If anything comes out of your mouth, you're throwing up, dude.
It's vomit.
Correct.
Okay, let me ask you. Did you make a noise?
Define noise.
It
was phlegm.
Wait, are you a llama?
It was like a mugful though. It was like
It really
if you
was.
scraped the esophageal
Here's the thing.
lining.
Here's the thing. So the whole time we're on the boat, I have a bit of acid reflux problem. Okay, we also have things. So
And to be fair, you complained about that all morning long.
yeah, and all night
Yeah.
long because it was
Yeah.
something I ate the night before. So we're out there, and it's you guys mentioned earlier, it's like an hour-long drive out there, and so we're 55 minutes in. We have 5 minutes to go, and I've lasted this entire way, and I just have a little bit of spit to just get rid of over the boat, and I swear I thought it was just a tiny little bit, and Jay, the other producer that was sitting next to me, he's like, just do it over the boat. And my fault.
At the front of the boat.
At the front of a boat, going 40 something miles an hour. Correct.
God.
Yeah, it was a horrible idea. I'm not condoning it. And what started as just a little.
I'm just gonna eat my pizza sphere while you explain how
Please
you didn't
do,
throw
yeah.
up on a boat.
Right. So it wasn't vomit. Yes, I threw up, but it wasn't.
You threw up something that wasn't vomit.
So it wasn't. It was like lining.
It wasn't
or
like
something.
food chunks and everything. It was just
There were no chunks, but it was thick slime. So I think I eventually get the words out threw up at me, and then I was like, and because it was so slimy, I was trying to stand up and grab the railing, but I'm slipping all over the place. I'm sliding all around the boat, trying to grab stuff, and I'm like, and then you're in the background going, I never get seasick. It's not, and I've got it like in my eyes, and I'm like, oh yeah, you don't get sick.
Is that what it is, Ryan? It's a point of pride. You don't want to be the person who got seasick.
Hey, look, I'm standing here telling you the story and being honest. I should have just said, hey, look, watch the TV show. That's exactly what happened. But I'm telling you that I don't get seasick normally, and that was not what caused it. I'm an idiot and decided to.
It was really funny, and I was thankful for the content.
Well, I really mean it. The whole day, I just kept apologizing to Gavin, and he should have been mad. You still should be mad, and
He
you're
is.
still
This is him
gracious.
faking
and nice
it.
about it.
You can vomit on him now. You get one in reverse.
What do we learn about boats, right?
Eric, I'm going to send you this
Right.
clip.
I should not be on them.
Just say down when.
Are you sure to clip it?
Correct.
Yeah, I think we have the clip of it. We can show the clip of it. I just sent it to Eric to make sure he had it because I, of course, as soon as I was like, "What the hell happened?" I thought somebody got hurt. I was already
Well,
freaking
yeah, and I was
nervous.
struggling to explain it because it was in my mouth.
Right, Gavin was trying to explain it, and then Michael, I couldn't get him to stop laughing, and then I thought, because Michael was laughing, my brain immediately went to a fish flew out of the water and hit Gavin, and then when he said Ryan threw up on me, and Ryan's over there, I didn't throw up, I immediately just went for my phone as fast as I could, and I got the aftermath of it. Like
How
there
did
was
it
no way
only
to,
get on Gavin and no one else?
because it's Gavin, and he's just extremely unlucky. I mean, he was literally sitting right next to Michael. Gavin's completely covered in whatever this was, and Michael was perfectly fine. Like he was, and Michael, he's got that laugh that he does when it's like there's the laughing with you and the laughing at you laugh.
Yeah.
This was the Michael laughing at you laugh.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It was
It's a
like being
powerful thing.
punched, but with laughter.
And vomit.
And vomit and phlegm, yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, he doesn't have a mic anymore, but he wants to be
I feel
clear.
like
It was not vomit.
Phlegm would almost be worse than vomit.
No,
because phlegm
vomit would have been worse because
it's like
that would have
sticky.
smelled bad, and I would have had to have just got all my clothes off if it was vomit.
I will say you didn't smell like vomit when you came on board.
Thanks, man.
Look at that. What a nice thing to say. What a nice thing to say
That's why I
about
keep
another
eating my
person.
pizza ball without talking about vomit.
Listen, I knew we lost our audio listeners by that point anyway, so might as well tell the story about somebody vomiting while we're at it. Eric, I sent it to your personal phone is where I sent it. Or all right, well, look.
Well, as opposed to
Wherever you
landline?
send it, I'll make it work.
He'll get it.
Do you want your
I'll make it
pizza
work.
ball back?
No, I don't.
I've eaten the back of it. I didn't touch the front.
Eric, I also want to say I appreciate the effort that you put in to Pizza Sphere, and I think it came out
It's
just
great.
as I imagined it would be.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
I'm
Pizza
not
Sphere.
sure what the griddle marks are on it there in the
It's
top
the
right.
twine.
It's from the deep fry
It's from the
because
deep
it
fry.
has to sit in like a basket.
Doesn't really. I mean, not many pizzas are deep fried, but
No, but a
Okay.
pizza,
What
but
happens when
all
you take a
pizza spheres
two-dimensional
are.
object to a third dimension?
you have to deep fry
You
it.
have to deep fry it.
Yeah, but if you just drop it in oil, it's still deep fries, right?
Okay, where does it go? It just like floats in like the middle of this oil stasis.
Yeah. Why
No, it's
wouldn't it?
weighted. There's no way that thing is floating. That thing is dense as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 3 dimensions.
So
I accidentally said the
You're really loving this three-dimension thing,
I gotta
right?
just fucking
Who
lean
did you send
into
it to, Bernie?
You've been
I
eating
actually
really
said the-
thin pizza.
the clip of Gavin vomiting over the side of the boat to Eric Duncan.
Oh, now it's going to
Now-
be in marketing
now it's
material.
going your
yeah,
way.
I'm
Now
going to
it's
see that
coming
on
your way.
Slack soon. I also had an experience with people getting seasick this past week. That was
Where were you?
I was in San Diego.
Oh, Comic-Con.
For Comic-Con.
You were in a boat after that.
So I was there until Monday. So Sunday night we had nothing to do. So me, Nathan, and Sophie decided to take a dolphin cruise where the boat would take us out into the water.
I love the way you looked at Luke like, am I saying that correctly? Dolphin?
cruise.
I think she's looking for approval here. Is that okay these days? Anything with dolphins and whales is kind of sketchy.
And so it would take us out to try to essentially find them. And this was like a kind of old boat, and it went out into the water, and it was very, very bouncy the whole time. Probably about 30, 40 minutes of it just bouncing up and down. And it's still going out, and there's a place inside where I'm like, I'm going to go grab a hot dog or something like that. I'm pretty hungry. So I like walk in. As I'm in there, this is according to Nathan. He says, as I'm going to buy my hot dog, there's this whole family behind us sitting next to us on the boat. And all of a sudden, he just hears...
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
He looks over, and there's a young boy who has a giant plastic bag who's just
Oh, it's the worst,
vomiting
dude. Yeah.
into a bag. I come out with my hot dog, and all of a sudden, I hear... I look over, it's the boy and his mother both vomiting into two different plastic bags. I'm like literally holding my hot dog about to eat it when a third fucking person, I swear to God, starts vomiting
That's the
into
first Barbara gag.
another bag, but this one is clear.
Oh, God,
Oh,
Barbara.
no.
And it was pink, like bright pink.
Strawberry milk.
Barbara. All right.
like hot pink.
Why not go over the side of the boat? I mean,
I don't know.
it is tough though because I've been fortunate. I never get seasick ever. My dad, his whole life, he never got seasick. Then all of a sudden, he got seasick one time. He went. Oops, sorry. He was on a. Eric is like, why are you saying this to me? But Eric Duncan was. He got seasick once on a boat, and that was pretty much it. He was pretty much done.
Is this
for.
my moment?
Yeah.
This Mike can't stop
I'm
laughing.
sitting here. Gavin sitting next to me. He just like recoils like he got hit, and it just looked like loogies hanging from his face. And then I see Ryan like leaning overboard up front.
Are you okay? At least you had your glasses on.
Look at his pants.
Oh my god!
Well, I wasn't feeling.
No, definitely not.
Man, I'm so glad I was in the middle.
5 more minutes. I know. Okay.
The driver said you only had 5
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes to go. We were there.
5 more minutes.
Oh boy.
So Gavin did 5 more. You should be able to change shorts.
I got a bucket of water for you.
Oh, thanks.
What else?
We got a whole ocean full. Jump in.
That guy was so cool too. Thanks, Eric. That guy was so cool because he would spend 45 minutes driving us out there, and then he had to take us back at the end of the day. So he would just go like a mile away and just fish all day long.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
I saw the
he saw the fishing. That's
rod,
what
yeah.
reminded me of it. He had the fishing rods off the back of the boat. He just fished all day, and then we'd come back and we could see everything that he caught for the day.
Except that day, he had to go and clean his boat.
That day, for some reason, he had to go and clean his boat.
Because there was not vomit on it.